Hello, welcome again. We are covering the subject theory of machine for civil service mains, IFS and various gate exams. In the last video, we derived a formula for a degree of freedom that was 3 bracket n minus 1 bracket close minus 2l minus h, where n is number of links, l is number of lower pairs, h is number of higher pairs, and f is your degree of freedom. So if there is no higher pair in the linkage, then degree of freedom is 3 bracket n minus 1 bracket close minus 2. Okay, so this is degree of freedom for the pair having no higher pair. So now uh, we will consider different cases of this degree of freedom. So if degree of freedom comes out as 1 and then the motion is a constraint motion, and it will be mechanism if it will have both input and output link. So now we'll consider uh, different type of structure or linkage to find out whether it is mechanism, structure or superstructure. Suppose we have first 3 links. This is your link 1, this is link 2, this is link 3, and this is link 1. Because this is also fixed, this is fixed, so they constitute link 1. So here between 1 and 2 there is a turning pair, because 2 rotates about this point, they are connected by a pinhole arrangement, and here again they are connected by a pinhole arrangement, and again they are connected by pinhole arrangement. So 1 2 is turning pair, 2 3 is turning pair, 3 1 is a turning pair. So if because number of links are 3, the number of lower pairs are also 3, because 1 2 2 3 3 1 are lower pairs, and number of higher pairs are 0. Okay. So if we use formula, then we get the degree of freedom as 0. So which is your structure. Okay, so this is your structure. So the linkage having 0 degree of freedom is called structure, and for 3 links having all lower pairs or 3 lower pairs constitute a structure. So now if we take 4 links, so these are the 4 links, and again there are 4 turning pair, 1 2 2 3 3 4 and 4 1. So number of lower pairs are 4, number of links are 4, number of higher pairs is 0. So if we put it in the formula, then we get degree of freedom as 1, and there is also input links for 2 and output links for 4. So it is a mechanism. So here we can see that from 3 linkage we don't have 1 degree of freedom, we have 0 degree of freedom, so it is not a mechanism. But if we take 4 linkage, then it is a mechanism, because degree of freedom is 1. So 2 link will not form any mechanism, because then there will be only one input, there will be no output. For a mechanism uh, to uh, to exist, there should be input as well as output. So here we can have input and output, but degree of freedom is 0. Here we have uh, input and output, degree of freedom is 1. So that's why this mechanism. If we have 2 linkage, then there will be only input, no output. So it cannot be considered as mechanism. So minimum number of links to form a mechanism having all lower pairs should be 4. So this forms a mechanism. Next we define a new term, that is your redundant link. So definition of redundant link is a system may have one or more links which do not introduce any extra constraint. Such links are known as redundant links and should not be counted to find degree of freedom. Suppose here we have this linkage. This is link 1, this is link 2, this is link 3, this is link 4, and this is link 5. So here if we don't have this link port, then it will be a 4 bar mechanism. So introduction of this link 4 will not affect the relative motion of 5 respect to 2. So this is a redundant link. So its presence will not affect any relative motion between 2 3, between 3 point and between 5 1 and between 1 2. So it is a redundant link. So here to calculate the degree of freedom, we should not count this redundant link 4, because it is having the same motion as that of 5. So there is no relative motion between 4 and 5, so they can be considered as 1. So uh, this can be considered as 4 bar mechanism and 4 lower pairs, with 4 lower pairs, and 4 bar mechanism, 4 bar linkage with 4 lower pairs would have 1 degree of freedom, so it will have also 1 degree of freedom. Similarly, here if we take this type of linkage, then 3 and 4 do not have any relative motion respect to each other. So 3 can be considered as redundant link, so it should not be counted to find out degree of freedom. Okay. So now up to now we have considered all the lower pairs. Now we will consider higher pairs. The first example is your cam and follower mechanism. So this is your follower and this is your cam. Cam is rotating about this one is fixed, this is also fixed. So 1 3 is your lower pair, 2 1 is your lower pair, and 2 3 is your higher pair. So 2 3 is your higher, 1 2 is lower pair, this is 1 2 is lower pair because they have sliding contact or surface contact. 2 3 is your higher pair because they have point contact. 3 1 is again a lower pair because 3 is rotating about 1, so it will have surface contact. So here we have 2 lower pairs and 1 higher pair. So to find out degree of freedom, we will use this formula. Again same formula, that is 3 bracket n minus 1 minus 2l minus h. Here L is 2, number of lower pairs, h is 1. So degree of freedom n is your 3. So there are 3 links. So degree of freedom comes out as 1. So here with 3 links having lower pair and higher pair form mechanism. But in the last case, minimum number of links were 4 when there were lower pair found. If we have one higher pair in between and 2 lower pairs, then the minimum number of links to form mechanism should be 3, because degree of freedom is coming out as 1. So here one of the link, so this is your input, 3 is your input, 2 can be output. Okay. And there are 3 links and 2 lower pairs and 1 higher pair. So we have only 3 links which form the mechanism with lower pair and higher pair. Whereas in this case, if all the lower pairs are there, the minimum number of links to form mechanism should be 4. Remember this, when all lower pairs are there, the minimum number of links to form a mechanism should be 4. Whereas when higher pair and lower pair both are there, then the minimum number of links to form the mechanism should be 3.